Then, all your plan, Mr. President, we have seen it. You don't, if you are traveling, you carry the whole government will not function till you come back. Kashim have nothing to do with when you come back. He cannot call for fair meeting. He cannot call for any meeting. He only remain there till you come back. Everything is stepped down till you come back. Mr. President, we bought you because of Kashimo from the north. He's presenting us and he's a vice president. You are the only president that doesn't hand over to vice president when you are going. You say you are working leave. Which working leave? You are not only working leave, Oga. If you are going hand over to vice president, that is why he is there. Simple. If you doesn't do it, fine. Whether you do it or you not do 2027, Oga, you are going. We will not vote you because you understand where you are going. You are not focusing on the north. You are not focusing on the east. You are not focusing on the south. You are only focusing in the west. And the west only Lagos. Why? 15 trillion to your son. 15 trillion on the land when we don't have even a single road in the whole Nigeria. What are we talking about? And all road will start from Lagos. You say Badagry to Lagos. All that one, Oga, is not a true. We don't believe it. You buy aircraft without sending the money to Senate for approval. 150 billion. You buy vehicle of 1.5 billion. Are you the only Nigeria, Oga? Because you are number one citizen. Masses cannot even feed 1 square meal. Masses are dying. The statistics we make now, 6,868 people die for hunger, not a natural death.
So if we want to be one Nigeria, we should be honest and stop being stupid about the lies. Do we want to build a country, a nation, or are we running a geographical expression like Awolowo also said? If we want to build a nation, that even though the tongues and religion may differ, but in brotherhood we can still stand, then you have to behave like a family, like a brother. You resolve the Igbo issue. Don't pretend like you don't know it's existing. You will not have stability. Let us see ourselves as one honestly and root it on that principle of justice, equity, and fairness. 70% of people believe that if president wants us to take him serious, he should first of all release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and find a way to go to the table to find a permanent political solution to the challenges facing our people. Then we can take him serious. That's the way our people feel. Any of the Igbo leaders can come to Abuja and be lying to him. The issue is causing instability in our place. Farming activities is zero. Businesses are going down. Most people are no longer returning back. It's not about Nnamdi Kanu. Even if we take out Nnamdi today, the other generation that is coming are also having the same feeling rooted in their hearts. You see, have another person rise up. So finding a solution to them, a permanent solution should be the concern of every genuine leader. Because for how long are you going to keep treating people like that and expect them to believe? People have opinions based on your actions. Everything that has to do with the East, the method is different. Even the way you mount roadblock in the East, like is an Afghanistan that America just left from. From just Asaba, you be coming from Abuja, 1 or 2 checkpoints. By the time you get to Asaba, you are trying to cross the river Niger. From that place to where you see 48 checkpoints. What are you doing there? It has turned into a toll collecting point for police or security agencies who are on those roads. Extorting the people, making them feel like you just want to annihilate them at all costs from all fronts. Anybody that is talking about peaceful country without discussing the sacred core principles of justice, equity, and fairness is talking nonsense.
And I'm always mindful when it comes to this naming and labeling that we don't end up in an overly simplistic concept of everything being terrorism. The greatest terror caused in our country is often by elites in the bureaucracy in government who get into cahoots with foreign interests and are willing to sell their children, great-grandchildren, and grandmothers in exchange for expensive cars, for investments overseas, for little shiny trinket, never factories that produce, never productive economy sectors, but trinkets that distinguish them as natives who did not transcend into understanding economy. I wish to call this what it is. It's not just greed. It's a splendid display of foolishness.
Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. that is presently in government, that the boys that we arrested mentioned, some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock.
So I am not afraid of arrest, but they will never arrest me. Because if they do, the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. I am saying it bold and clear without missing word, that the consequences of my arrest, Nigeria will be history. The last time my arrest reduced Nigerian oil production to 700,000 barrels. This time it will be zero. And we will match violence by violence. We will match intrigues by intrigues. We match bullet by bullet. We match blood by blood. We are ready for them.
Oh boy, don't ready. This man be past federal government too. Get out. They know what they do. They know what they do. So federal government no fit arrest this man, abi? And even they threaten and say they can never arrest him. Shame on you, this country. Shame.